Hello everybody! I am Hope and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fate Hollow Ataraxia. Previously we began our journey meeting a new character, Bazzett. Don't remember her last name, I don't even know the nationality of origin, but she's pretty cool. I'm pretty certain that she is the original master of Ku before Kirei came in and hit the bamboozle. We also met a new servant guy who's very mysterious and pretty much seems to be Angra, mind you. Pretty much. Hollow Ataraxia so far is a weird video game story, as it just doesn't feel like Fate, but it feels like Fate at the same time. It's a very unique approach to a sequel, or a beginning of a sequel anyway. It gives a lot of questions, but doesn't really answer too many of them. It just kind of keeps trucking along a bit. I'm saying. Anyway, apologies for no upload for the past few days. I wanted to keep Hollow like a pretty daily thing. Got a little bit busy with work. Had my mom's birthday was the other day, you know, all that stuff. Just a couple of busy days, and we're gonna continue Hollow. Hope everybody's ready. I am very ready. We resume our patrol. This night we focus our investigation on Shinto. I mean, so far our patrol has led to the death of a family, so I don't know what possibly we could find. The Shinto investigation ends in about 2 hours. We were unable to detect any traces of magi. In addition, the presence of the mysterious things the servant mentioned was confirmed. Part of me finds it hard to believe, but Fuyuki has indeed completely changed. All over I can feel an unusual presence. It is as if we are always being watched. The city's begun to come apart at the seams ever so slightly. On a different note, while there are many traces of magical energy, there are absolutely no signs of magic being performed. So, Bazzett's servant stated that the world wouldn't last longer than 4 days. If this takes place 6 months after the Holy Grail War, I'm interested in what timeline we're in, like, what state the world is in, and why things are happening. Why are servants being summoned into the world? Because I would assume the Grail would be destroyed, because it gets kind of destroyed in all 3 routes. So it gets destroyed in UBW. Yeah, Saber does it, and then she just disappears super fast. Same in Fate Route, and then we all know what happened in Heavensfeel. Big boy Shiro moment, but then Ilya came in clutch on the true end, obviously. Which would mean that this isn't the work of a master gathering magical energy. The only feasible possibility is that there is something feeding on the inhabitants of this city, unrelated to the war. It's another damn fetus baby, I swear to God I'm gonna uninstall. No master would benefit from this. Doing this would instead force a halt to the Holy Grail War. That would mean there's a magus that desired the Holy Grail but was not chosen as a master. I mean, yeah, but Kirei's dead. Perhaps out of a twisted desire for vengeance, he is trying to disrupt the ritual. Another possibility was he made a contract with another association to disrupt the Holy Grail War. I don't think they would use Zoken as a villain again, because Zoken could very well be alive in this timeline, but I don't think so. Regardless, it is obvious that there is an 8th Magus in Fuyuki. Okay, we got a mystery.
その確率が高い。私の知らない魔術師が第五次聖杯戦争に介入しようとしているのは確かだ。
I don't know who that could be, really.
その魔術師の目的はわかりませんが。
He was starting off by breaking the rules of the Holy Grail War. It may be best to think of him as not just my enemy, but as the enemy of all the masters. I'm pretty sure there's no way for Kirei to exist in this timeline, though, because it's after the Holy Grail War, and the Holy Grail is destroyed in each route. He dies, because the only reason he's kept alive is because of it.
そいつどんなやつ？
直接的な戦闘に自信がなく、広範囲の結界作りを得意としている。攻めより守りが向いているのでしょう。
Okay, so I guess Bazzett maybe knows who they
正しく
are.
魔導を学んではいませんね。黒魔術とドルイド思想が混同されている。
そういうんじゃなくてさ、強いか弱いかって話。
魔術師としてのスキルは初歩です。ですが、
Remaining magical energy traces were extremely dense. Magical energy is only fuel to activate magic. By itself, it has no effect. However, there are cases when it can leave behind a form, only limited to those times when magical energy itself bears traits similar to magic. For example, I've heard that the Einsburns gave a personality to their Holy Grail. Yeah, that's a rumor that was very much true. That personality has magical energy, then it naturally possesses the magic trait of wish granting. Ah, pain. Since its vital activity and its functions as a Holy Grail are likely directly connected to each other, it should be able to perform miracles resembling magic merely by releasing magical energy. The incarnated demons spoken of by the Holy Church also fall into this category. Those that were created as demons rather than as life forms can use higher level magic than humans. Like, would demons be these familiars? I mean, we know of like vampires and shit. Other familiars like that, but as magi, our magic circuits are nothing more than pseudo-nerves, an ability that was added later behind our nervous system. However, demons have had no need for those. All their organic functions merely serve the purpose of invoking the demonic. I hear the church calls these true demons. Different from imposters that don a hide of human concepts to become a unique identity, they are genuine demons that the Lord, as commanded before man, would name them, or so I hear. I wonder if this is connected to Tsukihime lore, or if this is just an addition to Fate lore.
何にせよ、厄介な介入者のようです。つまらない行動原理の魔術師なら取るに足りませんが、教会に雇われたフリーランスだとしたら侮れない。そういえば、前回の聖杯戦争で勝ち残ったのも。
How could you possibly know that? The freelance magus hired by the Einsburns. Oh, you mean the fourth? Well, Kiritsugu didn't really win. I mean, he certainly didn't lose. Yes, he lost. Yeah. His name was Emiya Kiritsugu, a combat magus called in by the Einsburns who had retired from the front lines by the time I had been assigned to sealing missions. Our occupations have the tendency to intrude on each other's territory. Had he still been active, I would likely have fought him numerous times. While the situation is becoming more unstable, I can't change my policy just because of one more enemy. I'll proceed with an investigation of all the masters, causing as little damage to the people of this city as possible. The problem is what to do next. It is obvious that my servant's abilities are low-ranking. In a straight-out fight on pure ability, he will eventually exhaust himself and lose. I have to think of an order of who to fight, but I know very well who our final opponent ought to be. The lineage of Holy Grail is Einsburn. It has been said that they have prepared the most powerful master for this war. In the past, I fought a homunculus created by the Einsburns. Being a failed creation facing disposal, it ran away from Einsburn territory and survived by scrapping out a meager existence in human city. I was responsible for destroying it, but the results were bitter. Even considering that at that time I was still inexperienced, that Einsburn-produced homunculus was tougher than many magi. The same Einsburns have produced a master for this battle that they believe to be the most powerful. In all honesty, I can't even begin to see any chance of victory at this stage. Until I discover what tricks the enemy is up their sleeves, fighting against the Einsburns is suicidal. In the forest on the outskirts of the city lies the old castle that the Einsburns control. The day we invade that forest will most likely be the day my Holy Grail will end. Oh man, looks like my summer vacation is over. Oh my god. Yes! But why? I wish Kira was in there, man. I wish we could just say, Yorokobe Shoujo. Last place we come to is a hilltop graveyard for foreigners. I suppose it's because of the Einsburns casting a shadow over my mind. I feel weak, disoriented from a headache. I really didn't want to come here. Perhaps. My unease must have shown on my face. My servant is actually showing concern for my health. I allow myself to be taken in by a sudden consideration.
つまらない質問ですが、あなたは私が勝てると思いますか?
And I put into words that weak uncertainty that I had tried not to think about. Seems like Bazzett is a very flawed individual in terms of her confidence and her ability to decide for herself what she truly wants. I wasn't able to word things properly in the last episode when I talked about Bazzett being a combination of both sides of Rin because, you know, both sides of Rin make up Rin, but I feel like she works a middle ground to where she isn't shoving one side completely down to the surface and only merely using that blank mask of the Magus as herself. I suppose what I was trying to say is that, yeah, she was in the middle of like those two extremes, and I think that's a really interesting go-to, because she's not from like any lineage that's really insane. It seems like a decent lineage. It was established you have to have quite a bit of generations in your family to become decently powerful. As we learned in Zero, his waiver wasn't that powerful at all because his family was relatively new. But yeah, I'm interested in how we're gonna see a foil between, as well as a connection between Bazzett and Angra, and if Ku could possibly have a connection, because that was the original summoning, you know? The servant's expression changes. Keeping his mouth twisted with sarcasm, he turns his back to me.
その不安はまだ早い。勝つか負けるかなんだ。何を倒すかを決めてからなんだが。
His voice is strained. He is bent forward like a beast with prey before his eyes.
ついてねえな。
Okay, it's eclipse all over
どうや
again.
ら悠長に悩む時間はないみたいだぜ。
He's grinning. What he sees is a master and servant. Wait, what? Ooh, seriously, I'm in love with the new tracks in this game, the new soundtrack. Feel a powerful flow of magical energy. Command spells on her left hand shine brightly. She is still young, but appears to possess a wisdom that far surpasses mine. Is that supposed to be Rin? All I see is Opie right now. I should have noticed the red dress first, but apparently I'm unable to. Okay. Make us to the Valley Peasants. What outfit is that? Like, what are you... Alright, this is new. No, you couldn't summon Archer again, what? She's probably from one of the great houses. Her eyes are full of derision. What? What, Sock? To her side is another figure. I cannot tell which class she belongs to, but the fact that Master brought her means she must be a servant. Can I just say that, Sakura's outfit do be killing me, though. God damn it, Takeuchi. Did you really have... I know it's cold outside, but did you have to draw that detail? I mean, maybe I'm the weird one for noticing, but damn. I removed the leather gloves inscribed with runes of protection from my chest pocket. I'm confuzzled, but we'll see what's going on. Take them out along with something hard. Oh, whoa? Ah, yes, an anal plug. Why was I carrying this earring? Why had I tucked it away so carefully? These questions rise to the surface, but now isn't the time for that. Put the gloves on. That is a weird glove sound effect. It sounds like you're tearing open like one of those zippers, like, you know how fun that is, like when you're bored as fuck in class, you just like go with the zipper. The girl waits politely for me to make my move. It's a Pokemon battle. It's my turn, bitch. I get to go first. I regret not bringing Reach? Rock, like, I forgot to bring my copy of Halo Reach. Damn it. I regret not bringing Rock with me. If I survive, I'll make sure to carry it, even if I'm out on only for investigations. It's a pretty amateurish mistake, surprisingly. I shouldn't use my trump card immediately. Having it increases the range of my strategy. I mean, that, okay, that's a fair. It is time. Damn, he just went in. Not taking any care to see what she would do, he rushed for the girl's servant. The two figures clash. I passed by the side and ran towards the defenseless master. Damn, bro. The edelfelts? Okay. She fired a scatter of gander. That's something that Rin used, so... Oh, is this really them? The edelfelts. A one-action spell preventing close combat. Her magecraft is fire in itself. This is in a metaphor. Edelfelt, a noble family of Finland. The ore scales the same edelfelt that produced the masters of the gander. This generation's young head was praised as the pride of their lineage, but now that I've seen how skilled she is, I can agree? I don't block the gander aimed at both sides of my thigh. I keep moving, parrying only the gander that would hit my upper body with my left fist. Wow, what a dick move, going for the thigh right away. I mean, it's a smart strategy, but come on, mate. At least give her a chance. If that hit, it would have been pretty much GG. Dude, she's got that Kusaki ability to just snap your neck. I move in. My right fist lowered to the base of my chest strikes aimed at the side of her stomach where her kidneys are. Oh, kidney punch! Kidney punch! I am blown backwards. A figure appearing from behind her protects her from a body blow and repels me. What? What the fuck? Oh my god. I don't know what's going on anymore. Also, it's really weird. I haven't seen normal Saber in so long. It's just been alter form for like the last fucking 4 months. I don't know. Swordsman stands in my way. A servant. There is no denying it. That is a servant. The moment I look away to confirm, the battle is over. Oops. Rin got her saber in this timeline, or I mean, how did they? The other girl screams. What? If I had a pair of glasses right now, I'd be taking them off, rubbing the lenses, and then putting them back on to realize what am I staring at? Like this, I love how like Nasi's making this feel like Fate fanfiction. It's just so fucking wild and silly. Everything that's happening, it just feels like fanfiction. But it's all gonna culminate into making sense, I think. How appallingly weak. With just one flash of steel, not even able to match sword against sword, my servant has his neck pierced and it's already gone. Saber nods silently. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't a death blow. Oh, hey, that's an iconic shot. Gotta love it. I'm defeated without being able to prepare my weapon. So this is Saber. This doesn't make any sense. So the two girls are each using a different saber. The fuck? Wait, you're telling me that the Sakura-looking one is a saber as well?
下調べが足りなかったようね。エーデルフェルトの当主は常に姉妹だと。あなたの耳には届かなかったのかしら?
No, I've never even heard of that family. Sisters, that is the magic trait of their bloodline. The normally abhorrent notion of having two successors was the reason why they were called scales. Then the two of them are one master and summoned two different sides of the same heroic spirit. Oh, I guess it reflects themselves in a way? I guess Sakura would summon the dark altar saber because of the darkness inside of her heart, but this isn't Sakura or Rin, but it's the edelfelts, I guess.
まず一人、私たちの手にかかることを光栄に、一番初めに倒されることを恥と知りなさい。
I can imagine like 9 out of 10 people playing just want to get stepped on by Rin or enjoying her smug attitude, but I'm over here just admiring Sakura's dress. Like, God blessed, that purple is just...
残るマスターはこれであと5人ですわ。
Oh, so you've already taken care of one of them already. Okay. Her voice echoed to the moon. Saber silently and without shoving any hint of him. Well, are they both masters? But if they both have a servant, it's the two sides of the same coin. Thrust your sword in my chest. Alright, where's the pendant that we need to get saved by that's going to be relevant to the plot for all 3 routes? Dang, it didn't take long. What are you, Shiro? My consciousness is being severed. The moon is cycling like a white skull. And thus comes the end of my Holy Grail War. It's again. Losing sight of the ending without conclusion. Curtains fall. It was all a horror story again. It's the Grail. Next, Heaven's Feel. What? Really good intro. That song had this like this bittersweet, sad, melancholic vibe that, aided with the happy-go-lucky visuals, was such an interesting like whiplash for it. Okay, it was all a dream. Thanks. But it's strange, like everyone's happy, but the world's falling apart. The Grail, there's this mysterious girl, Bazzett's here for some reason. Well, we're back in our familiar shed that we wake up in every fucking day. Not every day, practically. That was a dream I had. I wake up just before 6 in the morning, like usual. But go make breakfast. The light coming through the window is a little bright, and the breeze sweeping through the gaps is a little chilly. A steamy summer had come and gone, passing into October before anyone realized it. Yeah, it really has been over 6 months. It's been, 8 months now. It's become a season where falling asleep without a blanket is a bad idea. I set my still sluggish brain in motion. Last night I fixed up bike number 1, changed number 2's chain to a new one while I was at it. Since I didn't have anything else to do, I relaxed a bit and ended up nodding off. Is that his job, I guess? Where he was working at? Just use that piece of concrete right there as your pillow. You are hard-headed, so... Rotate my stiff shoulders and breathe in. Breakfast starts at 6:30 at the Emiya residence. Still plenty of time, but only for the people going to eat. People making breakfast have to wake up 30 minutes earlier than that. What? What a way to look at it. It's like I'm playing Stay Night again. It's fucking surreal. It's definitely the influence of her sister. Anyway, at this house, if you want to make breakfast, you have to wake up at 6 a.m. or risk being beaten to the punch. So, like, they've already revealed that they're sisters. Sakura's happy, and, okay. As a master of this house now, your teacher. I can't afford to be outdone already by my people. What? That's already established. Okay. Keep expecting the old Stay Night tracks to play. It's weird. Once I step out of the veranda, my nose catches the smell of breakfast. The sound of an active kitchen knife reaches my ears. Judging by this, I'd say breakfast is about 80% complete. The same old scenery of a pleasant morning, savoring it as if it was only natural. What? Why is she here? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I'm dying. Ah! Holy shit, this is so cute. Is there like a... Look at her, I'm dying. It's so... I love it. Flags, no flags. Okay, I'm very happy. Wow.
Shiro, どうしたのです？私の顔に何か？
Half a year ago, back when it was still cold, there had also been times like this. That was...
顔色が優れませんね。まったく、また土蔵で用を明かしたのですか？シロ、鍛錬を欠かさぬ心構えは立派ですが、それで体を壊しては半人前だ。
Yeah, after all, I'm still a kid. It's only been half a year since the Holy Grail War. I mean, you're gonna be 18 soon. You're still pretty young. People can't grow up that easily.
聞いているのですか、シロ？いいですか？リンに留守を任されている以上、不節制が続くようでは、私にも考えがあります。
That's right. The Sokka gone, it was up to Saber to protect the order of her household. Did Sokka go to Europe? Or maybe she's just not here right now? Well, no, if they were telling ghost stories, she would be around. Yeah, that's not important right now. Eat your ass with my,
いくら言っても守らないのですから、監督として身近で指導をするしかない。
Shiro does hate that. Forget what the thing in the dojo that they used to hit you with is called.
四郎が悔い改めないというのなら、今日からでも部屋を四郎の隣に移しましょう。
Not the same room, eh? Nah, we have to get like 10 more bond points for that. She says something horrifying with a smile. Saber's room is a Japanese-style guest room. She's sitting Japanese style. Back when she was moving out from the room next to mine.
お断りします。住居を変える理由がありません。
He was being real hard-headed about it, but I managed to get her to back down. The war was over and there was no need to have a bodyguard after all. That happened just a little while ago. Ever since then, I took back the appropriate peace of mind of a healthy young man.
反省した。明日からきちんと自分の部屋で寝る。
結構です。まあ、この条件が効果てきめんというのは私としては複雑です
Miffing, I love
が、
that.
これも四郎の健康のため。
I usually like I'm miffed or they're miffed, but I like the miffing.
身近で警護できないのが不安ではありますが、四郎が安眠できないのでは仕方がない。
Dude, I'm surprised that Saber wasn't like a helicopter dad. She probably was with Mordred. I guess that's why Mordred grew up to hate her. I'm partially joking. I know the in-depth lore is a lot deeper than that. Saber turns readily towards the living room. Oh. Of course, why should anyone feel reluctant to end a regular old morning conversation? Ah, I forgot to tell her. I have to say it.
Saber.
I am not sorry that you broke your elbow.
おはよう。今日も一日よろしくな。
Dang, the way that the voice acting was there was very much a gentle and like meaningful way of saying it.
はい。四郎も気をつけて。
Go with Saber to the living room. The vision was blurry for some reason, wondering why I rubbed my eyes. My eyes were a little watery. Same old scenery of a pleasant morning. I must have yawned from the blessed boredom of it all.
いただきます。
Wait, is Ilya here? I heard a high-pitched voice. Slightly different sounds of a variety of clasping hands echoed. On the table is the main dish of grilled fish, 6 portions of it.
はい、そんなわけで今朝はさくらが早起きして作ってくれました。みんな、特にそこのぐうたら人間はさくらに感謝しつつ、よく噛んで食べるように。
Am I just used to like inflation, but like getting a meal for 6 like alone is like so fucking expensive. Like I don't know how they afford this. I've said this so many times. Oh. Okay, casual Medusa do be hitting different. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I need to stop. Holy shit. Yeah, of course Fujine's here. I didn't mean you guys. I meant the Fujimura group over there, trading spinach for roast chicken. I like both. I actually like... I mean, but I would definitely trade spinach for roast chicken, easily. I knew Ilya was here. But how are you still alive? You should, like, have stopped working by now.
私のはいらないって言ってるのに、さくらも懲りないんだから。
I don't know what the fuck I'm reading.
タイガー、納豆食べるでしょ？卵焼きと交換して。
いいけど、まだ納豆苦手なの？食べず嫌いはダメよ。と言いつつ、卵半分ならうなずくお姉ちゃんだった。
Nah, I'm with Ilya, man. Picky is how to be, man. I ain't gonna eat that shit. I ain't having that shit.
納豆とご飯の良さがわからないとはまだまだひよっこね。
Man, seriously, Fujine's VA is always has a good time.
半分か。いいわ。そのレートで交換してあげる。どうせこんなに食べきれないものは、そうやって知らないうちにさくらの関係に引っかかってなさい。
10日交換成立。卵半分でイリアちゃんの納豆ゲットだぜ。あとさくらちゃんの関係って
Oh god, it's Neko arc. think that's what those eyes are
大
actually
丈夫
called.
ご心配には及びません。カロリー計算はちゃんとやってますから、よく噛んでちゃんと運動すれば余分なお肉なんてつきません。
As long as you chew it. I think... Does not chewing your food properly lead to excess weight gain?
ね、そうですよね、セイバーさん。
Pretty sure with how much energy Saber expends, she'd need to eat like a mukbanger to even gain like 2 pounds.
さくらの言う通りです。体格が違うので断言はできませんが、タイガだけ体重が増すということはないでしょう。
ほら、セイバーさんもこう言ってますし、じゃんじゃん食べちゃってください。おかわりいっぱいやりますからね。
What?
言われるまでもなく。さくら、山盛りでお願いします。
Oh man, she's ready. Good old Saber, man. Hungry. Ryder and I exchange glances. Looks like we have the same thing in mind, but some things are better left unsaid.
ライダーはもうお茶碗からだけど。
It's, you know, like, I know she's technically short, like 5'7", but it's just, God, she's so tall compared to everybody. It's crazy.
私は一杯で結構です。セイバーほどの消化器官は持ち合わせてはいませんし、燃費が悪いわけでもない。
Inefficient.
お茶をいただいていますので、さくらも食事に専念してください。
Man, it just makes me realize just how much the artists have over-exaggerated these characters' proportions. Like, oh my god. Like, they're not even small here. I'm just saying that, like, it's like going from, like, an orange to a full-on watermelon. Ryder pours tea for herself. So sipping hot tea soundly really does seem to fit her. Yeah, reading a book. Eating a croissant.
私とて必要最低限であれば一杯で十分だ。
Oh, are you challenging me to an eating contest? I want to see an eating contest between Saber and Ryder now.
ですが、こうして用意された以上、残すこともないでしょう。兵糧は無駄にしてはいけませんし、何より。
Dude, Saber could easily be a any percent food speedrunner. In real life, that would fit.
ふろふき大根、美味しいよね。
That's what I sound like after I eat spicy food, not when I'm eating radishes. That's wow, you really like radishes.
セイバーちゃん食べないならちょうだい。
She's like, no.
お断りします。
Damn it, I was hoping she would say that. It's like a JoJo's reference here. Also, that's a new sprite. Chopsticks. It's almost like she's doing the Phoenix Wright pose.
いや。
Oh.
何より、せっかくさくらが用意してくれた食事です。簡単に済ますのは心苦しい。美味しい料理は素直に、心の赴くままいただくものです。
I feel that what Saber said is a perfectly logical, wonderful opinion. Or I would, if only she hadn't asked for a 3rd serving already. People, you really shouldn't overdo things.
あれ、今日のお味噌汁なんか味違うね。白が手伝ったんじゃないでしょう。なんかバラバラな感じ。
Oh,
味が
ouch.
濃いくせにじゃがいもは細かく綺麗にカットされてる。下手なのに繊細。
Oh, did
駆け出し
Ryder
の彫刻師みたい。
did Ryder try to help cook?
あ、いや、何事も経験だし、変わったことをしとかないとな。
ふん。私は前のが好きだけど。まあ、こっちも将来性はなくもないかな。セラが作る和風料理もこんな感じだし。
Ryder slumps in relief. I didn't exactly lie. What I was trying to hide is the fact that today's miso soup was made by our very own Ryder. When I got to the kitchen this morning, Sakura and Ryder were already there. Saber and I laid out the tableware all while watching Ryder in her desperate battle in front of the miso soup pot. I want to see that animated really bad.
そろそろ時間です。文化祭の準備会始まっちゃいますよ。
あっちゃー。さすがに今日遅刻したら竜道くんに怒られるわね。食後のお茶さえも楽しめないのか、教員生活。
Eugenie rose up, holding the helmet for Tiger number 1 in her hand.
じゃあさくらちゃん、先に行ってるわね。
Like, I hate being called Taiga, but it's a badge of honor.
進学しないからってあんまり気を抜いてサボらないように。
Dang. It's like, you're still gonna graduate with A's, damn it. No, Shiro's like a C+ student. And so, this single female English teacher in her 20s waved at us with a smile and you had to specify single. Since the cultural festival is closing in lately, Fujine has been leaving early. Same goes for Sakura, the succeeding captain of the archery club, but due to the festival, the regular morning training was reduced to a short meeting. Where the hell is Shinji in all of this? Because he was originally the captain. Because of that, she had 30 more minutes of free time than usual.
文化祭もうすぐですね。姉さんもそれまでに帰ってこられればいいんですけど。
Is she actually in Europe then?
そうだな。夏休み中に帰ってくるなんて言っておきながら。
Okay, she's definitely in Europe.
もう10月だし。あっちでなんかあったのかな、遠坂。
I don't know who the edelfelts are, but
リンが長期滞在してるのは自業自得よ。
this is why we stan Ilya. Holy
大
shit.
体1ヶ月で済むわけないじゃない。宝石店の真似事をして失敗したのよ。
Oh, we really are going. But that took place in Heaven's Feel. True ending. I don't know what's going on, homie.
まあリンには100年早いから万が一なんて起きないだろうけど、もし第二魔法を暴発させてたらそれこそどうなってたことか。
Ilya is genuinely disgusted. Well, I guess it's normal to be angry if all that happened in your own castle. Let's go back 2 months. One day in the midst of summer holidays, Tosaka said as enthusiastic as ever.
ロンドンに行く身としては切り札が必要でさ。なんでも今季は鬼人が多いって言うし、極東の田舎者としては貫禄の一つでもつけとかないとね。
And if only like we could see Adult Waver in Hollow. I know he exists in other Fate material, but 'cause I don't think Waver existed until the original Zero Light novel came out. She tried slapping together, well known to Saka though, she probably had taken a great care in preparation. A pendant, a super miniature version of the jeweled sword that can monitor waves from parallel worlds. That's not something you can easily make, but apparently Osaka's got the magic ET finger. She couldn't control it. I love the new I like that. That reminds me of like the tiger, the comedy from the Tiger Dojos being implemented into the comedy of the main game. I really enjoy that. That's awesome. And messed up completely and utterly on a scale that us mere mortals could never imagine. Result, all the data and materials she had collected, including the money she had to borrow from Sakura to purchase them, went poof. According to Ilya, the fact that she even survived meant she was a monster. After looking at her bank book, though, that monster turned into something more like the living dead.
エミヤ君、アルバイト先紹介して。
No, you find it yourself. What the fuck? Back then, things were still relatively okay, despite her saying things like that, but one day something major happened. That was the price of meddling in sorcery and what came to be called the Winchester event. Later.
さすがに今回はピンチだわ。このままだと封印指定を受けちゃうかもしれない。その前にねじれちゃったところを直さないと。
This is literally just fate slice of life. With that, she journeyed to the clock tower, the HQ of magic.
けどさ、あれって結局どういうことだったんだ？単にイリアの城がしっちゃかめっちゃかになっただけだろ？
もう分かってないわね、シロは。リンは武器として加工してない得意点をぶっ放しちゃって、この町はちょっとしたターミナルになりかけたんだから。因果率が狂って事象が合成して未来の次に過去がつながりそうになったって言えばわかる？
Yes. 要するに何でもありの世界になりかけたってことか。
Ren's responsible for this game. Got it.
わかりやすく言えばね。厳密に言うと、この町で起こりうる可能性なら全て引き寄せられた世界になりかけたってこと。
Is that? I just had a stroke. Isn't that exactly what happened? Huh. All possible outcomes drawn in, huh? Like winning first place in the lottery, or aliens going to Earth, or true mortality being perfected, or everyone suddenly coming to kill me. In other words, a morbid joke that had a small chance of occurring actually happening. Basically, okay, it's this game.
なるほど、それであんなことに。けど、あれはそういうのとはちょっと違ったような。
Perhaps. I mean, it was a world that was a flat-out copy of a children's fairy tale. I mean, it was a world that was the same one from Dodgson's Alice? I mean, it was pretty much a real-life version of maze survival. I have no idea what these things are. I'm assuming they're very Japanese pop culture related.
あれには私たちも驚きました。リンがしようとしたことは人の手に余ることです。ことによっては聖杯戦争より大元になってしまう。
And Rin really does meddle, dude. Meddle in the affairs of causality in the world. Said its victim quietly. Actually, not only Ryder, but everyone here plus one other were victimized by it. Oh, now he turned to Sakura.
なんかあったのか?
大したことじゃないんです。今ライダーが言ってたことで少し。
Sakura trailed off. Well, if she says so, I'll just nod and leave it at that. Or more like I was planning to.
聖杯戦争って言葉でしょ。さくらが反応したのは。なんだ、気づいてないのかと思ってたけど、まだ半信半疑だっただけか。
Child of Winter did not overlook that comment.
聖杯戦争がどうしたんだよ、イリア。もう半年も前のことだろ、それは。
そうかしら。少なくともサーバントたちはそう思っていないんじゃないかしら。
What do you mean by that?
ねえセイバー、ライダー、あなたたちならこの空気に気づいているわよね。ライダーセイバーさんも何か知っているんですか？
I really hope that really hope that was on the bike.
いえ、私は何も。
I just know it's this fucking weird shit going on.
ただ、イリアの言う通り、この街の空気が張り詰めていることは承知。小さな、本当に些細な違和感なので、様子を見ていたのですが。
Just 1 second. Wow, that's a bit rounder than I expected from this angle. It's like a. I guess she has a cup size on Sakura. I wonder if I could do the math like those people on Twitter. Yes, the like I can't think of a good rhyming convention for it. Like not the titty inspector, but the breast benefactor. A minor sense of discord. What are you saying? Why is Ryder mentioning something so plainly obvious?
セイバーはライダーの言ってることわかるか?
I don't fucking know, I'm just hungry.
はい。憶測に過ぎないことですが、よろしいですか、シロ?
Not really. I'm not silently.
では、率直に言えば、さっきだっているのは町ではなく、私たちサーバントです。そうでしょう、ライダー。
Really?
私たちは数日前から共に軽い敵意を抱いている。
Like you're almost drawn to fight each other? That's interesting.
理性ではなく本能が互いを倒すべき敵だと告げている。それはつまり。
Oh, that's weird. I really think that's a smart little twist for the plot to advance with. I actually like that.
聖杯戦争時におけるサーバントの高揚感、認めたくはありませんが、私も同じ結論です。
Man, Medusa would be slaying my ass. Saber and Ryder glare at each other. What they are saying is extremely simple.
要するに聖杯戦争が起きてるってことだな。
Like a pseudo grail, pseudo war. I don't know, man. We aren't concerned with the whys and hows yet. The evidence points to this conclusion.
そんなありえません。変ですよ先輩。聖杯なんてもうないじゃないですか。それにほら、聖杯戦争が起きるなら教会からお知らせとかあるんじゃないですか。
I wonder who's running the church right now. We never really have seen too many of the church people.
ああ、けどないよな、そんなの。それじゃあ、新しく聖杯戦争が起きたんじゃなくて、終わったものがなんでか再開したっていう。
The universe was like, this shit ended too happy, kill each other. You know? Like the universe is like, no, you can't be happy. Fuck that. After all, most of the masters are still alive, the servants are still hanging around, and our command spells are still in good shape. Really? I still have one left in my left hand.
へえ、そっか。
Dang, so you're telling me I could get a tattoo of one command spell and say that I got Saber in my ass? Wait, no. I got Saber with me, with my ass. I know. Okay.
第5次の勝者はシローだけど。
Okay, so we're just gonna confirm the victor here.
シャーバントもまだ残っている状況だし、何かの弾みで戦闘状態が再開したという解釈はありかも。
Damn you, Red! Nah.
敗者復
Don't know what
活
she
戦ということで
caused
す
to
か。
happen, but
しかしイリア、聖杯戦争の勝者がシローというのは誰が決めたのです。私は勝者のいない戦いだったと思うのですが。
Raider isn't complaining that I won, it's the complaint of making me the winner of the battle that I made sure had no winner.
勝者を決めるのは他ならぬ聖杯よ。
I was about to say her decision.
結果はどうあれ、聖杯はシローを勝者として捉えている。他ならぬ私が言うんだから間違いないでしょ。
わ
Based.
かりました。では、聖杯としてのあなたに問いましょう。この状況をどう打開するべきなのか。
Well, let's get naked. Ryder's looking at Ilya seriously. If fighting breaks out, Sakura will be put in harm's way. For that reason, Ryder must be feeling a sense of danger at the word resumption of the Holy Grail War.
ちょっと待ったライダー。別にどうもこうもないだろう。再開したっていうが、そもそも聖杯がないんだ。戦う理由がないじゃないか。
よくできました。シローの言う通りよ。
I'm wondering when things are gonna start making sense.
確かに最近の冬季はどこかおかしいけど、そう目くじらを立てるほどのことじゃないわ。だいたいね、シャーバントが聖杯戦争後も限界してるって時点でおか
It
しい
is
んだから。
weird, yeah.
これぐらいの異常
Not gonna
容
complain.
認しないとやっていけないわよ。
Meta.
そうそう。仮にライダーたちがいることでよからぬ企みを持ったやつが来ても変わらない。だって、そ
We'll
のよから
see.
ぬやつを迎撃するのもライダーたちだからな。強者の条件って知ってるか。目立つやつは敵を作りやすいけど、その敵から当然のようにみんなを守れるやつを強者って言うんだ。腕が立つだけの人間はただの暴れん坊。で、俺が知る限り、二人は本当の意味での強者だと思うけど。
Dang, Shiro the Scholar.
はい、またもシローの言う通り。今日のシローは物分かりが良くて
Perceptive.
10点です。
He passed the perception check. Also, I love how Ryder and Ilya are happy, but Saber is beyond overjoyed to hear that from Shiro. Like, you could easily tell which one is like in love with Shiro. Like, I do think that Medusa could definitely have a crush on Shiro at an eventual time, or find him attractive. Ilya, I don't know. I don't know how her feelings would be. I think it'd be more of a familial love, though. I don't think she's in love with him. I know she was gonna be a rout, but I don't think that's the case anymore. Maybe dancing in joy. Well, gee, I guess the usual me is always dense.
だから問題があるとしたらあなたたちよ、シェイバー、ライダー。あなたたち戦いを再開したいの？
Yes. Sumo
断じてあり
wrestle.
ません。まあ、ライダーが戦うというのであれば、受けて立ちます
The
わ。
pride of Saber shall not be squandered.
それはこちらのセリフです。あなたには幾度となく敗れてきた。
Ouch.
あなたが私に機会をくれるのなら、 借りを返しても構いませんが。
Perhaps I do need the Medusi. Sparks, liner. Sparks are flying between those two. For a short while, it looks like they finally got along, but I guess they're still rivals.
よかった。ま、発情期の猫じゃあり
Saber
ないし、
Rider!
いくらあなたたちでも理由なく暴れたりしないものね。退屈だからって人間狩りをするような趣味もないだろうし。
イリアスピール、その例えはどうかと思う。私はそのような悪ではない。
Ouch!
まあ、彼女には前例があるので。
God, that is some shade. That is some shade. Oh no. Ryder wanted to, but couldn't counter that argument. It's like, fuck, she got me. Comes down to behaving like an animal. I don't think that Saber's any different. I'll put that aside.
つまりどうなったんでしょう。
I don't know.
他の連中が襲ってくることもないだろうし、しばらくは様子を見よう。まだ事件なんて起きてないんだし、無理に調べて回ることもないってことかな。
I mean, we don't know where Shinji's at. Kirei's gone. Bazzett, we don't know about Bazzett yet. Who else would be left? Oh, Uzuki. And technically Medea, I guess.
そうですね。あ、それじゃあ。
Oh, she's so cute. It's, oh
聞いてみ
god,
たらどうですか？
fucking killing me.
何かランサーさんとかよく街で見か
Dude,
けますけど。
please, we did not get enough of the homie, ultimate bro, Lancer. He died too fast in all the routes. Like, ugh. I mean, I know he technically made it to like endgame in the Fate route and close to endgame in UBW, but his screen time was significantly small. But I don't mind at all. Yeah, Monster does seem like he'd be willing to give me his impressions on what's going on.
では、私たちも折を見て調べてみることにしましょう。それとさくら、そろそろ登校の時間ですが。
あ、本当だ。ごめんなさい。すぐに片付けちゃいます。
いいえ、後片付けは私の仕事です、さくら。
Oh,
あなたは落ち着いて登校してください。
man. She's like I feel like she's a good motherly figure for Sakura.
ありがとうライダー。それじゃあよろしくね。
Sakura's cheerfully getting ready to leave. Me, though, I still have about 30 minutes left, so I'll go help Ryder.
行ってきます。先輩、サボっちゃダメですよ。
Sakura leaves hastily. This marks the end of our morning and the start of a dojo.
二人とも食器は流しに出しといてくれ。着替えてきてから一気にやっちまうから。
助かります。正直、洗い物はまだ苦手です。
Well, it's not like you guys had baths or anything. Well, Greek bathhouses are kind of a thing. Well, it's not like it was easy to bathe back then. Ryder isn't clumsy, she just can't get a hold of restraining her power. She's a plate breaker, just like Saber, but for a different reason. Anyway, I'll go back to... So imagine just, like, it's nice to meet you, Ryder. I am... Ah! You just shake hands and instantly your whole fucking hand is broken. Like, you get the SpongeBob treatment. Except...
シロ、先ほどの話ですが、夜の巡回をするのなら
always
声をかけてください。
Saber's like, I know you, bitch. On.
イリアスピールはああ言っていましたが、私はどこか引っかかるのです。
I'm truly grateful for Saber's offer. I'm glad that she said that. I know I shouldn't be, but a part of me is excited that things had returned the way that they were half a year ago.
わかった。折を見て夜に出かけるときは声をかけるよ。街の様子がおかしいっていうのは確かなんだし、万が一に備えてパトロールしよう。
I'm on patrol, I'm on patrol.
そもそもセイバー以外と巡回をするなんて考えられないけどな。
はい。あなたならそう言ってくれると信じていました。シロ。
That's what I should be saying. Saber's with me, I won't be killed that easily. easily. It's past 7:30 in the morning. Now should I go to school or should I take it easy? Life has become a bit weird, but even though I'm getting excited, it isn't likely that I get to the bottom of this by myself. Do I actually get a choice? Luckily, there's a 3-day weekend starting tomorrow. It'll be all pleasure and no pain. I doubt that. Let's go about filling up those days without stressing out too much. October 8th AM first day resumption mimicry. Yeah, this game's structure is different. These little tile cards. Do I have to click to resume? What? Huh? What am I playing, a simulation game? Is there no way to just save the game whenever I want without going to the title screen? Huh. Okay, I can only choose our own room. This is different. Okay. Go to my room. Well then, I have some spare time, so let's clean up the room. I don't have a lot of stuff, so it shouldn't take too long. Day by day, the amount of stuff is mysteriously increasing, as if rabbits start breeding junk in here whenever I look away. What? I mean, I get what that means, but what the fuck? Man, it sure is dirty in here. It's like a bunch of rabbits just fucked and reproduced a bunch of junk in my room. Like, that's basically what you're saying. It's like, who the fuck? Nezumi, Usami. I can't think of anything that starts with that ends with me. I know the source of this influx. I know, but I can't do anything about it. However, once I get the vacuum cleaner out, I spontaneously get the urge to clean the neighboring rooms, then other rooms, and so on. In the end, I'll only be satisfied after cleaning the entire main wing. Got that Levi energy. Cleaning is really relaxing. Got to be careful and stop at the right time. Like, it can be, but for me, cleaning is really just triggers my OCD too much, to where the point where it gives me anxiety. Like, I missed a spot here, I have to go over it. Oh, it doesn't look right over here, I gotta go do that again. I'm sure some of you can understand that. As I'm advancing forward with the roar of the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, what? Oh, Taiga's just throwing everything in your room. Stuff is piled. Wait, the culprit is discovered. I was wondering what kind of junk she'd bring today. Don't just drop off boxes of junk in my room and escape. Hibernation, I'm not the kind of creature that can do a handy thing like that. Besides, random junk isn't very useful in preparing for hibernation. Yeah, crows are crazy durable. Really? Even on laundry hangers? Sounds like quite a feat. I guess crows are quite clever, or rather their ability to adapt is quite impressive. I mean, it is, but... My room isn't meant to be a storage space. Even the garden storehouse is being converted into a junkyard with Fujine's involvement, no way if I'm going to let her personal storage space expand this far. I want to make a nest. Do it at your own house, please. No. No. No, you're a teacher, come on. They do. She'd probably be preparing to follow suit, wouldn't she? Well, knowing her, she'd at least fake it, no problem. That honestly doesn't sound too bad.
それっていわゆる一つの天高く馬こゆる秋に食欲の限りを尽くしておまけに春先にはダイエットも達成ってこと？
Yes, like technically they never have to be on a diet. It just depends on if they can find food. Always love that face of hers. Wow, this is what's called positive thinking.
ますますしたくなってきたわね、冬眠。
仕事どうするんだよ。
冬眠休暇制度はないか。
Yeah, totally. Love winter hibernation holiday. Excuse me, I have to take a couple months off of work. Why? I'm hibernating? She could just use up the paid vacation time for the winter break, and then get addicted to the joys of life under kotatsu and become a social derelict.
で、藤根。それは柿の段ボールに見えるけど、どんなガラクタが入ってるんだ？
え？柿に決まってるじゃない。
Don't know what that is. Ah, well, okay. Or not. Really, is it really persimmons?
ここまで持ってくるのは大変だったわよ。
ご苦労様。で、なんで俺の部屋に？
台所が手狭だったから適当に置き場所探してたのよ。でもほら、誰もいないところに置いて忘れられちゃうともったいないじゃない。ならシロの部屋がちょうどいいかなって。
I suppose.
そうですか。けど藤根、前は今にドドーンとみかんとかスイカとか置いてたじゃないか。
そうなんだけ
Oh
どね。
man, oranges sound delicious right
最
now.
近はセーバーちゃんとかさくらちゃんとかいるし、散らかしちゃ悪いじゃない。
実に素晴らしい心遣いですが、その思いやりがどうしてここには適用
Because
され
you're
ないんだ。
Shiro, man.
えい
I dropped the vacuum cleaner in a corner and opened the box. Inside, there's a stack of shiny persimmons.
シロが
Fuck it, I'm
冬眠
looking
す
that
るなら
up. What is
や
that?
っぱり餌がいるかなって。
Oh, it's an edible fruit. It's a what the hell is that? It's like a cantaloupe. Kind of looks like a pumpkin dumpling. No, it looks like a tomato. That's really? Wow, the inside looks like a peach. Huh. That's, okay.
いや、俺はしないから。また、これ藤村組のお裾分けなのか？
そうそう、もううちにドドドーンって。
Sounds like quite a big load. What's up with that? They're sending enough fruit for a seasonal marketplace, I think. Looks like another item with a story behind it from old man Raiga. I keep forgetting her, father's name is Raiga.
あれくらいあるんなら軒先で干し柿にしようかってほど。
干し柿は渋柿だぞ。それを生で送りつけるのはどんな嫌がらせだ。
Anyways, here we have 2 boxes of persimmons. Picking one up, I notice it's ripe and quite soft.
俺、早々に食い切らないとまずい
You
な。
can make jam.
でしょでしょ。もうあっちは朝に柿、昼に柿、夜に柿の柿の大盤振る舞いでさ。シロにもこの秋の風情をお裾分けしてあげたい。
Aw, Onei-chan Fujine, I
温
love
かい
it.
お姉ちゃんの配慮なわけ。
Don't you mean dump the leftovers here? But the persimmons themselves aren't bad. In fact, these are really pretty good.
もったいないな。このまま傷むのは。
大丈夫じゃないの？みんなで手分けすればあっという間になくなるわよ。
Honestly, Saber could probably eat like half of them on her
み
own.
かんでもノルマがあったけど、今度は柿か。桃と梨は早くなくなったんだけどな。
I have an opinion that might really offend everybody. Peaches are mid. I said it. Recall all the fruit that our household has gone through. We do have more consumers than we did 6 months ago, so I suppose it should be gone quickly.
これからみかんとリンゴが待ち構えてるのにね。セイバーちゃんならたくさん食べそうだし。
I don't know why, like, the Japanese names for fruits are so strange to me, like Ringo, Mikan, like those. They just don't sound like a fruit name to me. Like, I don't know why.
リンゴと柿は料理に使えるからなんとかなるかな。とにかくこれ別の場所に持ってくぞ。
It's difficult to clean up with these in the way. There's an empty room in the north wing. I guess we could put them in the hallway around there.
一箱くらい四郎の冬眠よ。
そんなにたくさんいらないってば。ほら、藤姉も。
わかったわよ。よっこらしょ。
God, I fucking love Fujine, man. So do we... Noon. Okay, so it's sort of like Persona? Yeah. I think Persona 3 had already come out by this time, so yeah. I think Persona 3 was 2004? 2003? I know Persona 4 was 2006 or 2007. Fucking Persona 5 took a decade to come out after that. Persona 6 probably won't be out for another 5 years, so... They're making enough money just selling Persona 5 over again, which is what they did with 4, to be fair, but... We only had one choice, though. I mean, that's a way to ease you into it, I guess. Now we have... Okay, so we can only... Our choices are limited for the beginning. I mean, that makes sense. On the 9th of the 4th day, you have to find out what's going on. Okay, there's a Heaven's Field Night flag. Okay. Go to the streets. Ah, my ears! Fuck! So we have the temple, the Emiya residence, and the big bridge. Okay. Let's go to the temple. I get to see Media. I love her so much. Oh, I like how her little cloak comes on when you go see her. It's so cute. How unusual. Caster is standing still, lost in a reverie. Perfect timing. There's no one else around, so I should try asking about the restart of the Holy Grail War. You settled down now, but the precedent of her setting up a magic barrier in the middle of the town still exists. I don't think it's possible, but I should at least make sure she hasn't been plotting anything lately. She immediately just takes it off. She lifts her heavy hood back and glances coldly at me. Ouch! I feel like she's on guard. When we meet in town, she's relatively friendly, but now it's almost as if she's reverted back to how she was half a year ago. Damn! Trying to get on Kuzuki's dick. The atmosphere is quite serious, so I try to ask it peacefully in a way that doesn't provoke her. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sorry, my spine froze. The unnatural smile that I assumed had disappeared over the past 6 months is still there. I should have expected no less from the top tactician of all the servants. I'm terribly sorry. Incidentally, huh? That statement is like a drunkard declaring his sobriety. Is the Ryuta Temple really okay, I wonder? I would do anything but marathons, because I would actually have a heart attack. Like, you know how when you run long enough and your heart just starts to, like... It's like someone's grabbing your heart using Star Platinum and fucking squeezing it. Pretty sure there's 1 or 2 spots in the forest that Caster could use as training grounds, and Berserker's probably liable to come up and help as a hypothetical enemy. Like, I could... Obviously, I'm not able to run that far considering I have short fucking legs and the fact that I'm thicker than a dumpling. But as long as there's breaks included, I could do it in chunks. But the thing that I hate about school is having to do it all in one go. It's like, okay, I guess I'll just die, because the moment you stop, you're disqualified, and it's like, okay, but it literally feels like I'm gonna have a heart attack. Damn. Always looking for slaves. This is bad. Seems Caster and I just don't get along. At this rate, I may become a repeat of the events half a year ago, so I have to make this quick.
いや、ストレス発散の話はまた今度にしよう。で、街の様子のことなんだけど。
心当たりはないわね。街の様子がおかしいことは気づいているけれど、その意図も原理も私の知るところではないし。
そうか。まあ、すぐにわかるなんて思ってなかったけど。
I asked Caster for help. There's a chance I could investigate what's going on. The Holy Grail War restarted, all the servants still in this world, and also this feeling of deja vu that I can't quite grasp.
それはいいとして、キャスターはこの件には関わってないってことでいいんだよな。
ええ。信じる信じないはあなた次第ですけどね。
信じるよ。キャスター、いろいろと企み事はするけど、嘘は言わないだろ。
Actually, servants generally don't lie. I guess that's being noble or fair in a way.
キャスターは今の状況には何の関心もないと。関心がないってことは他のサーバントとやり合う気はないってことだよな。
当然でしょ。得るものがないのに魔力を消費するなんて魔術師にあるまじき行為です。
Thinking like a magus.
それはあなたにも。いいえ、坊やにはそんなことはなかったわね。
He chuckles. I'm being made fun of, but I don't feel bad about it at all. After all, they were only cheerful sounds of Caster's voice. But even so, it seems Caster has no interest in investigating the situation. It almost looks as if she likes it.
わかったよ。要するに、あんたは。
Damn it! Skipping dialogue
坊や
again.
には悪いけど、私は一切介入しない。
Sorry, I'm not gonna interfere or
聖杯
anything.
戦争を再開させた犯人を探すというのなら、自分一人でおやりなさい。
Well, that's how it'll be.
あら、あっさりと納得するのね。あなたのことだから頭を下げてお願いしてくると思ったのに。
Maybe it's time to reconsider, Shiro.
いくら俺でも無理なことは頼まないよ。キャスター調べる気はないんだろ。なら自分でやるさ。それでどうしようもなくなったらまた来るから。
Oh, whoa.
その時はコンクラベだ。
Judging by how she resisted, all I have to do is beg her for help until she complies. Yeah, she's into that. Huh? Perhaps she just wasn't expecting it, or maybe she had been having fun planning on ways to turn me down. As there's a disappointed look on her face.
あなた、大丈夫？
What?
気づかないうちに衰弱死する呪いでもかけられたんじゃない？らしくないわ。いつものしつこさはどうしたのよ。
Should have expected it from this unusual witch. The level of concern here is one grade higher than Tosaka. Actually, if she ever does decide she wants to rob me of motivation, I hope she just sells it with a suggestion spell that makes me apathetic or something. I couldn't stand withering away and dying just to make me less enthusiastic. I'll leave that
呪い
aside.
なんてかけられていないよ。あんた以外にそんなことできるやつはいないだろ。それよりさ、あんたから見ると俺はやっぱり目障りだったんだな。
I wasn't being sarcastic. I just said what I was thinking. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ugh. That is adorable. Oh, that's so cute. Once again, Caster looks taken aback. This time she looks even more defenseless.
まったく、何を言い出すかと思えば、今更でしょうに。
She's weird, that's for sure.
はっきり言って坊やは目障りよ。
Oh.
あなたは勝者で、私たちは敗者ですもの。どう落ち
I
着い
mean,
たところで、
yeah.
敗れた時の屈辱は忘れがたいわ。それに、あなたがいると私は安心できない。聖杯戦争の勝者も、あなたの青臭い正義感も、気分が悪い時には見たくないわね。
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I get it. That's just Caster's hostility is genuine. She honestly thinks I am a bother. But wait, it almost sounds as if she views me as an enemy, not of herself, but as something else entirely. Since I uncharacteristically picked up on this, I respond to her hostile remarks with an understanding nod. From now, I'll take things in stride.
せいぜい気をつけなさい、坊や。一人でいる時にあなたを見かけるとね。
Okay.
いっそ握りつぶしてやろうと思うこともあるわ。
Fair. I mean, I'm glad you realize
セイバー
that.
がいる以上、そんなことはできないのだ。
嘘つけ。セイバーの報復が怖くて手を緩める性格じゃないだろう、あんたは。 周りに手を出さないのはそれ以上に大事なものがあるからだ。
That may be, for example, the tranquil life of Ryudo Temple.
勝手に言ってなさい。いいこと？あなたがあと少しでも汚い人間になったら、その時は容赦なく借りを返してあげる。
Dang.
自己嫌悪で死にたくなったのなら、欲望に負けて堕落なさいな。
Jesus.
私がとろけるように殺してあげてよ。
Dude, she could start like a business with that, like $5 and I'll kill you. No strings attached. The witch grins. Oh my god. Oh, the fake girls, man. Like, they're all so good. I mean, so I thought when we're all alone together, we're not compatible, even though I'm not interested. I've already been given what sounded like a declaration of war.
この辺りが潮時かと。
Perhaps.
あと一つ教えてくれるかな。
No.
今の街の様子って別に害はないんだろ？
Yeah.
で、これか。
ええ。害もないし悪化することもないわ。それ、そう。こんなもの。一時の夢です。
What?
最後まで何も起こらず、元通りになるだけよ。
That doesn't bode well. That's good, then. Let's continue the investigation. Just knowing the caster isn't doing anything and that she doesn't plan to get involved is good enough.
じゃあな。次は機嫌がいい時に声をかけるよ。
そう
Based.
なさい。私もセイバーとライダーの2人を敵に回すのは避けたいわ。
They both will checkmate your ass.
それと一つだけ忠告してあげる。いい？夜の教会には近づいちゃダメよ。あれはあなたの手に負える相手じゃないわ。
Ooh. Ooh. Is it is it the edelfelts or the white-haired lady? Curious. She raised her hood back up and leaves. She knows more than she's letting on. Could it be that the reason she was showing me her face was some kind of courtesy? I mean, yeah, I believe she'd only do it for people she somewhat trusts. Okay, so do I have to like replay the game to see the other two scenes? Because I can't just make separate save files. At least I don't think so. As I start preparing dinner, I glance outside and notice that the sun is already set. Dropped like a rock is an apt expression. Looks like the sunset waits for no man.
シロ、お風呂洗っといたわよ。使ってないバスタオルどこ？
セイバーに聞いてくれ。洗濯物の片付けはセイバーの仕事。
I reply while pounding out a steady rhythm with the kitchen knife. There's a lot of clattering in the living room behind me.
お醤油切れてます。商店街まで買い出しに行ってきますね。
もう遅いし、買い出しは明日にしよう。藤年地からちょっと分けてもらえばいいよ。イリア、さくらと一緒に。
Man, it's like we're living a normal life. Wait, Ilya's not here. Though she leads the assault with Fujine in the morning, she often isn't here during dinner. When she does come, it's usually when everyone's relaxing after having already finished dinner.
では私が同伴しましょう。今朝の話もある。夜道の一人歩きは危険です。
セイバー、ああ、そりゃ助かる。ライダーが行くと藤年とこの若い衆さんが怖がるからな。ささっと行って帰ってきてくれ。
I sense a quick nod from the two of them. They grab a large empty bottle and merrily head for the Fujimura group.
シロ、調理中にすまないのです。
Yes, Ryder? What? Ryder appears as if to replace the two who just left. The punctual Ryder won't show her face in the living room before 7 o'clock. Until then, she stays in her room, immersed in reading.
はいよ、何？
シロの留守中、ゴシップの定期購入をしろと見知らぬ人物が訪ねてきました。断ったんですが、まだ諦めない。取ってくれるまで毎日来ると不屈の闘志を燃やしているのです。
Wonder what kind of subscription the seller's trying to sell.
率直に言って、あれは敵とみなしてよいのでしょうか。
No! Unless they're Mormon.
いいな、断じてみなしてはいけない。
Why? Because it would cause fatalities. I don't need any innocents dying. This is my whole job, is to protect them. Treat others kindly, treat yourself kindly. Ryder seems patient, but she has zero tolerance towards enemies. Her classification as someone as friend or enemy happens amazingly quick. Oh my god, that face! I love it. Saber is also rather similar in this aspect. Despite having some leeway in her definition of enemy, once acknowledged, Saber won't show any mercy either.
わかりました。自信はありませんが、明日もおとなしく彼の話を聞いています。
Right.
無理に付き合う必要ないぞ。新聞ならもう撮ってるって言えば3ヶ月はやってこないからその方向で。
Dang, even Sakura would do it.
さくらを呼べば即時解決。
さくらですか？しかし、ああいった手
I wouldn't think so either, to be honest.
苦手なものって克服できるらしい。さくらの新聞勧誘の顔はすごいぞ。見ているこっちが怖くなるぐらい。
In her suggestive, passive manner, she grabs the weed by the very roots and then at the very last moment cuts it thoroughly with a smile on her face. No man can withstand the shock of hearing you should be going soon. Or I call the police, okay? That smile of hers! Yeah, I would be like, I'm a head out. Passive-aggressive style of defense, along the lines of a Kyoto native offering a guest some bubuzuke as a sign that they've overstayed their welcome. Yeah, don't do that.
本気で怒らせてはいけないというのは理解できます。ところで、その桜はどこに？
セイバーと一緒に藤村組だ。すぐ帰ってくるから、藤姉とテレビでも見ててくれ。
盛り付けの手伝いはしなくてよろしいのですか？
いや、気持ちだけで十分。今日は大皿一枚で事足りるから。
Lightly bowing, Ryder returns to the living room. What? The Rocket Rainbow, goddamn. That is such an interesting portrait. Ryder wants to watch the news. That is so her. Legendary Racket Rainbow, goddamn. Is that supposed to be like a reference to Gundam? I don't know.
ラケットのくせにフロッピーとかピザとかレーザー砲を内包したマット兵器とか使ってね、もう面白いとかつまらないとか超越した次元の作品なんだから。
Pizza as a weapon. I mean, it depends. Are they allergic to pineapple? Quietly nodding in response to Fujine's explanation, Ryder still ruthlessly changes the channel. Just that reading is a part of her life, and watching TV is just a simple hobby of hers.
しかし、なんだな。
It's gotten really lively in here. Food hasn't even been served and it's this noisy already. How much worse will it get once dinner starts? It's just after 9 p.m. and dinner's already over. There are no more major events and everyone returned to their rooms. It's too early to go to bed, so what should I do in the meantime? Call it a day, go out for a walk, hang around the Emiya residence. You know what? I think I'm going to end the episode here for today. What I want to know is, like, how do I go about getting all of these options? Like, do I have to play the game multiple times? Because the only option is to save and go to the title screen and to save and exit. So I'm curious. Please let me know what to do and how I should be managing my time with this game to get as much of the scenes done as possible. And I just want to let you know that if you stayed all the way to the end of the video, I just want to say I really do appreciate it, and thank you very much. It means the world to me. Not a lot happened in this episode. It was very slice of life with just a little bit of plot advancement and a little bit of a subtle foreshadowing to things to come, which is Nasu's big ol' spicy style. But I'm having fun, and I'm really enjoying the wholesomeness after Heaven's Feel, and interested in where the craziness is going to come into play. Because I know for a fact that this game gets pretty heavy from what I hear, at least a little bit. So I'm particularly excited for that. I just, again, want to say thank you so much for watching, and you're great. If you haven't already, please be sure to leave a comment about any advice or just any questions you have or whatever you liked about the episode. And as always, I just wanted to let you know that wherever you are and whoever you are, whether it's morning, day, evening, or night, please be sure to stay safe and take care out there. Alright, I'm open. I'm signing off for the Hollow Ataraxia's episode today. Stay tuned for Fate Extra will be the next video that will be coming. So, yes, and you'll get to see who I'm gonna pick as my character. Hint, hint. It's challenging. Yes. Bye.